I went to Atlanta for the Rick Ross versus, but this one I got to attend here in New York City. And I just want to tell y'all, for all of y'all who thought I was not right with my prediction,
I just thought Fat Joe would have been closer. It would have been more neck and neck.
Nah.
That's what I thought.
Fat Joe, he tried to do what Jada did to Fab. He tried to get him to do the street shit. And
it wasn't that kind of hit. Yeah, nah.
Ja Rule was like, nah, I know who I am. I sing. Watch this.
When I tell you, it was a good ass time.
I bet it was
cute.
The energy in there.
It was cute. I did get a little too drunk, and I'm gonna blame the last shot. I will shout out to Ish. I ran into Ish. By the way, was a gentleman. I don't really know. I'm not sure how he comes across yet to the women that listen to the Joe Budden pod. But let me tell y'all, I ran into Parks first and his fiance, and they were going to the bar. Wife. Oh, wife now.
They're
oh, bitch,
married
that's
now.
Right.
I know that's right.
You better correct her.
Wife.
My man, we've been talking fiance for so long.
Right.
No,
that's right.
Talk your shit, husband. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
And then as I'm walking back, I also run into Ice and Ish. And I'm like, oh, y'all, come on. I'm going to buy you a drink. Ish, with his little cute little light-skinned ass, was like, buy me a drink. No, I got this. And he bought me, my friend, a drink. And then I tried to buy Joe a drink, and he was like, no, I got it all. And I was like, okay. Well, tell Joe that's from me, even though you paid for it.
Shout out to Joe, footing the bill.
But it was really nice to see all, like, just everyone that was in there. It was really odd because I think that maybe because it was in New York, you expect all the famous people to be backstage or in media. No, nigga, 4 rows ahead of me was Busta Rhymes, Timbaland, and Swizz.
People been like locked in. They want to experience it,
and they're just in the crowd. Yeah. It's crazy. No, but what was the final score? 19-1? What?
Not 19-1. Bitch, you tried it.
What was the score? Like, did anyone keep up to see really how close it was? Alex, what? Let's see. He pulled up what they went against each other. I'm not gonna lie. Ja Rule like murdered him, and it was obvious too. Where Fat Joe like thought he had the crowd, and then Ja Rule was like, "That was cute," and they came in, and I was like,
"But the problem really was like Antoinette said, the fact that he was trying to come at him the way Jada came, and it's a different.
Can't do it.
Ja Rule is a pop star. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he's a rapper, but he's a pop star, and so
one of the things that you and Alex both pointed out to though, was that Fat Joe has a 20-year career, and Ja Rule we knew for a span. And I really want to say, fuck you.
But Ja Rule had us in a fucking chokehold.
I was about to say, can I say fuck you to the culture of cancel? I think it was cancel culture that allowed all of us to allow 50 Cent.
It's not the culture, it was 50 Cent.
50 Cent, but
it was not the culture. It was
why
50
did we
Cent.
side with 50 and allow 50 to push?
50 gaslighted the shit out of us because 50 went and did... He told Ja Rule he was trash for singing on shit, and then 50 went and did the same shit Ja Rule did.
Well, he did.
Because 50 was because 50 was a bully.
And so why did we follow the bully? We never liked the bully.
No, we
supposed
do.
to like
That's
the underdog.
That's not true. That's not true. We like the bully. We root for the bully. Yeah.
Ja Rule has done some questionable
I don't root for the bully.
I mean, you have to think about the nature of competition, right? There's a very fine line between healthy competition and healthy combat and a bully.
But it's a very thin line too.
It's a very thin line. That's why hip hop is what it is. That's why so many people who are not from the East Coast or from New York were looking at the verses with Dipset and the Lox like, oh my God, are they gonna fight? It's like if you're not from here, you don't understand. This is the nature of the culture. This is camaraderie at its finest, actually, because it is healthy competition, right? But 50 Cent and G Unit's actual real life beef with Murder Inc. was not funny. It was real life shit. So you couldn't really, unfortunately, at the time, it was like, well, yeah, it's true. If it's coming down to a competition of, you know, who's a scarier gangster? Who's gonna go the furthest? Who's gonna take it too far? 50 Cent was always gonna take it too far.
But 50 was also, he's the guy that can do the street shit and then go on The View and charm the fuck out of Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar. Like it's just a certain pull that he has. Like shout out to my sister because she was in fucking 50 Cent video back in the day. She was in just a little bit. She was like, he is the most charming.
I can believe that.
Sweet, man, and it's easy to get wrapped up into that shit.
No, he trolls women on the internet.
He's terrible.
Oh, no,
I say he can turn it on.
I was about to say, he's definitely a terrible human being.
That's dangerous. But Ja Rule can't really do that. But listen.
Well, yeah,
I'm proud of Ja.
I feel bad. I feel like the culture owes Ja Rule an apology.
100%.
Yeah.
Wait, even after Fyre Fest?
Proved it.
Yeah, because Fyre Fest wasn't the culture. That wasn't for us.
He scammed the white people.
Last year's Fyre
Fest.
Fest. What Chance said it. Last year's Fyre Fest is not the same as this year's Fyre Fest. That is a fucking star.
Last year's Fyre Fest is not this year's Versus.
No, he did it.
Right.
He did his fucking thing.
And you know what?
And he had a comeback for everything Fat Joe said.
He did.
He was like, you know what? I may not have all that, but I got hits. I have timeless classics.
But even Fat Joe, and I'm not sure the song that he went to sing. And Ja was like, yeah, well, I wrote that. So go ahead and play it. And I was like, yo.
I gave you the verse. I gave you the fucking hook.
I gave you the...
But the crazy, when Fat Joe really was getting desperate when he was talking about like that shit was a hit years ago, that's nothing now. And a hit years ago is a classic, my guy.
Right.
Like the shit that he's playing, do you hear the audience? You see how crazy when Vita came out? And then everybody's talking about Ashanti and she looked great. But Remy ain't no fucking slouch, yo.
Remy
she came,
always.
By the way, I'm so mad. I saw her outfit and I started searching it. I was like, this is going to be my tour outfit.
I shit you not. I was like, yo, this shit is fire.
And then I saw it was a 3-piece Dolce & Gabbana set. I said, nope, that's out of the budget.
I said, wow, look at her.
No, this outfit, I literally started Googling it. Remy looked fucking phenomenal.
Wow.
Now, I'll be honest. Being in the building and also being slightly tipsy, I didn't realize all of what was really happening until I got on the computer the next day and got into the blogs. And I didn't realize that Vita and Lil Mo felt away because, again, this is the Versus. They're talking shit to each other, and these bitches caught stray bullets.
Yeah.
They did. And they ain't get no bags either. It was just...
Yeah, that was nasty work. I was like, so you gonna give the two rich girls the Birkins? They already got
no
them.
Fucking bags.
They already got Birkins.
Wait, who got the bags?
They Fat Joe gave Ashanti and Remy Birkins. He gifted them Birkins on stage after calling Lil Mo and Vita Dusty,
which was a stunt.
Right,
to try to win.
It was rude. Well, it was just rude. You don't need to shit on women, especially as a man. It's just like,
he did come out and apologize. He did correct himself. He apologized to both of them personally, but he also
said it on Versus too. Though when he came out, you could see him trying to shift because he was like, all right.
He also said that was said before anyone was really brought out on stage. Mm-hmm. I do love too how Remy went in and was like, "Girl, if you don't chill," like he apologized to y'all, and you already knew. I mean, it was interesting. Lil Mo and Vita are the ones that we're talking about. But what's crazy is, again, I didn't realize Nelly run across the stage to Ashanti.
And Ashanti
run. He did not run. He did not run.
But that was the first person he went to.
He took his sweet time in the middle of Ja Rule's passionate performance without a shirt. He crossed right behind him as he was performing to go hug Ashanti. Well, mid-performance,
as
bro.
He should.
Look,
how much time
he didn't give a fuck.
Together,
Ja Rule
I'd be mad as shit.
They was together for 10 years.
You better come over here and fucking hug me.
However, well, Ashanti,
you can wave.
Well, not only that, Ashanti said that she's currently in a relationship.
You wasted a decade of my life. You can definitely just wave.
It wasn't a waste. I'm sure she learned something from that.
No. She said she wanted children. She wanted marriage.
Yeah,
she wanted a lot of things that he wasn't ready for.
She spent a lot of time, a lot of good years of her life with that man.
It wasn't no flags. I'm just asking.
What you mean?
Nelly wasn't giving no signs off saying like, girl, I don't want no this picket fence now. Come on. Nelly was definitely pleased.
Nelly was saying
he was trying to will him into something. And I get it. We all do it.
We all do.
If I spend 10 years with someone, please acknowledge that. Please come say hello. Like I've had some horrible breakups, but like.
You don't think they would have ran into each other backstage? Like to me, for you to make like it was.
She said she didn't know he was there. She said that.
Oh yeah, she did. Say that.
So they ain't running into each other backstage.
Well, because it's also like this is a New York Versus, Nelly. Like Ashanti,
why are you here?
They all still live. Fat Joe in Jersey, Ja Rule probably in Jersey. Everybody live in Jersey, Long Island.
Nelly knew Ashanti was coming out. Was like Joe said he called him like, "Oh, you need me for what? Like that's
why do I need you?